It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Golden State Warriors going up against the Portland Trailblazers at Moda Center. Checking out the Trailblazers, a strong stretch of play for this team, winning 6 of their last 7. They're playing at a high level, no lack of confidence going into tonight's game. You know who I'm looking forward to watching tonight?
I would not know.
How about C.J. McCollum?
Okay.
Low-rated high school recruit, comes out of a small college.
True.
But Shaq, this guy can flat-out play.
Man, great young combo guard. Offensively, he can do it all, Ernie.
He's a very tricky defender, meaning he's got long arms. He's able to reach in when you don't think he's able to get to basketballs. Dangerous on and off the ball.
You guys fun to watch, and that's it for us. Thanks for tuning in.
The lights of downtown reflecting off the Willamette River in this terrific look at the picturesque city of Portland. Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented analyst tandem of Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our sideline. The Portland Trailblazers come into tonight's game after losing earlier in the season in their last game against the Warriors. That was their second loss in 2 games. Now they've got a chance to turn the tide and get back on course.
Yeah, they gave up in that one. The defense constantly breaking down way too many times.
Yeah, I'm with you. Disgraceful performance and an issue that might be tricky to fix.
Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Hey there, Kevin. Well, we all know that Steve Kerr, the Warriors coach, has a great way with his players. He said they see through all the BS. They've got to know that you're in charge and know what you're talking about. In the end, it's about them. Kevin?
You know what? That humble approach goes a long way, David. Thank you. Well, we're about halfway through the season now, Chris, and you can see the mental grind getting to some of these teams and some of these players.
Yeah, this is why leadership, and especially veteran leadership, is so important. You got to keep guys focused, motivated, and ready to play. Yeah, the season is long. It will wear you down. You have curveballs thrown at you every day. It is a mental grind, a mental toll. But how can you keep that focus through all of it? That's the big question, and usually you lean on those veterans a lot.
Ready, gentlemen? Ready?
And it's the Warriors to start out. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, they've got Willie Cauley-Stein. Russell is out there with Curry, and there's Klay Thompson, and it's Green in at the 4 slot. Now here's Nurkic after D'Angelo Russell's miss. Outside for Curry. Back to Russell. Thompson for 3. Warriors the rebound, and Green is right there.
And there's no quit in Green, especially on the glass. Rebounds like a pit bull.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. Lillard outside. Green against Collins. Back to McCollum. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Curry against Lillard. Curry kicks to Russell. Lets it go with the 3. Here's Cauley-Stein, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Oh, man. Cauley-Stein is just a workhorse down inside, and because of his efforts, he earns a lot of tough foul calls in the process.
Well, Greg, and Willie Cauley-Stein, a live wire 7-footer.
I mean, he's got great foot speed for his size. I just like to see him really become more aggressive offensively and try to improve that skill set. But his mobility is so desirable in today's game.
And that one falls for Cauley-Stein.
When you think of Cauley Stein, the word length comes to mind. A huge target on offense and a tenacious shot blocker and rebounder on the defensive end.
And so he makes both from the line. Chris, you've played against the Blazers and in Portland so many times in your career. Explain the love the city has for this terrific team.
Well, Portland actually was my favorite arena to play in. I love the floor, the seats, the lighting there. I just love playing there. I mean, the city lives and dies with the Blazers. They have crazy, die-hard fans there in Rip City. I mean, very few teams have a devoted fan base as the Blazers do.
Working the in-between area, the kind of look that can get you into a rhythm early.
Yeah, I think he was surprised. He was so open. I mean, that's just a defensive breakdown.
Here's Collins. Cauley Stein grabs the board.
They've missed 3 of their first 4 shots, having a little trouble finding their legs.
Curry passes to Cauley Stein. And Thompson kicks to Curry. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. And stolen by Cauley Stein. Green dishes to Russell. And the layup's good off the glass.
And happy to take it up inside. You see Russell under control and in charge.
And it's Hood in the corner. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
And guys, this is what you like to see early on, gaining a little confidence from range.
Well, I wouldn't say that's his shot, but it's a shot he can make. And that really opens things up for the offense.
Now, here's Thompson. 23 points for him the last game against Portland. Lillard outside. Trailblazers keep it alive. Thompson against Hood. Kicks to Collins. Over Green. Shot by Collins, no good. And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. And it's Russell in the corner. Back to Green. From outside the arc. And Russell with the basket on the assist by Green. Russell's got 5 points so far.
When you have a 4-man with this kind of vision and the unselfishness to go with it, unreal advantage. Draymond Green getting it done.
And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul. And Portland making a change here. Whiteside's checked in. Burks, he's checked in for the Warriors. Nurkic finds Hood. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Green taking his time here. The pass to Russell. And yes, it's good. Russell's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Looking at Portland, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Warriors in Oakland.
And once they established that flow offensively, really never got any resistance from the D.
And I feel like the defense was 1 step behind all night. I mean, they never made the adjustments to string together a few stops.
Trailblazers trail by 8. Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. That shot, no good. And Golden State will go the other way with it.
And shooters beware. Cauley Stein is very crafty at how he rises up for the block. So good at catching scores off guard with his wide reach.
And from the opening tip, they just crushed it. You see it now on the scoreboard.
Yeah, particularly on offense, where they've been completely in sync. Terrific first quarter.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
Oh, man, such an athletic 7-footer. Willie Cauley Stein. Now look, he's improving his game. He fits that prototype of a mobile shot blocker who finishes around the rim.
A different look now for Portland. Pau Gasol is checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Tolliver in for Hood. Looney's checked in for Golden State. Robinson comes in for Steph Curry. Here is Tolliver. Down low, here's Gasol. They can't stop the run with that one. And Chris, for Cauley Stein, just how good you think he can become?
I think he can become very good. He's got to show more improvement offensively, but that just takes work over the summer.
Trailblazers trail by 10. High arcing shot. Draymond Green with the rebound.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Oh, wonderful anticipation. He reads the play perfectly. Then with the quick reaction time.
Russell kicks to Green over Gasol. Rebounded by McCollum. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. That's a 2 from Lillard. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Whoa, the D caught a break on that play. I'm sure that is not the plan, leaving him so wide open.
Ooh! That's how you attack. Wow.
Attack the rim, baby. Move out the way.
And a terrific bit of chaos there on the replay, presented by the Under Armour Hover Havoc. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And the basket by McCollum.
Great timing from McCollum. Outstanding at filling out the D and burning them with a catch-and-shoot J.
Outside, Russell. Pass to Burks. Here's Looney. He's covered by Whiteside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Robinson. And it's Portland with the rebound. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Yeah, and in a hostile environment, they did not rise to the occasion, especially on the defensive side.
Oh, yeah, they allow way too many easy buckets. I thought they lacked toughness and energy all night.
Burks kicks to Green. Back to Burks. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists in the game.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Lillard finds McCollum. There's the 3, and that's good. Damian Lillard for 3.
You got to get out on Lillard. I mean, his long-distance shot, you know it's cash.
Russell against Lillard. Russell passes to Looney. Over Whiteside. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Trailblazers trail by 6. Lillard from outside. And it's Looney with the rebound.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Burks. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Chris, you and I love guys with a great handle, and they can finish with either hand. And I know you've got a couple guys who you think do it better than most.
Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, right,
He's
exactly.
one of the best finishers that I've seen. Oh, my goodness, the way he can finger roll you with his left hand and throw it up so high that rain will come down with it and finishing off of both legs. You have to look at a guy like Harden as well, the way he finishes. How about LeBron James? As strong as he is, it seems like he just kind of gives you a shoulder with either shoulder, bumps and waits, and then lays it up nice, too. I mean, we have so many players. And Curry, he's another guy that does it so well. I can keep going on and on, but those guys, don't forget about Mike Conley. He's ambidextrous. He might just shoot a jump shot with either hand, so you got to be careful regarding these guys. Great finishers now.
Good names you've mentioned. Bazemore misses. Warriors leading by 8. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Starting to surge here, and we're only in the first quarter.
And it's happening at both ends, trying to end this thing before it begins.
And that one drops.
The D doing all they can, but Labissiere is just a master at finishing from there. I mean, even while getting hit.
Robinson against Bazemore. Robinson kicks to Burks. To the paint, and stolen by Bazemore. And a wide open look for McCollum. Poked loose. Pass to Bazemore. Back to McCollum. Fires from deep. The shot that time not on target. And Golden State will go the other way with it.
He keeps battling, but so far this quarter, he hasn't been able to get it going.
McKinney, no good.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
McCollum is always aware. Fantastic skipping the ball over to the open man.
Robinson kicks to McKinney. Pass to Looney. Outside Robinson. Spellman misses the three. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They trail by 6. Golden State's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Bazemore against Burks. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, and just look at Labissiere, just staying after it and creating additional opportunities for his team.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Oh, look at Scal Labissiere. I mean, he grew up in Haiti. I mean, in the 2010 quake, his family's house collapsed on top of him. Luckily, they were rescued, and that drove him to leave the U.S. at age 14 to pursue a basketball career.
Zach Collins checked in for Whiteside. Then for the Warriors, Thompson comes in for Burks, and Curry subbed in for Glenn Robinson III. Warriors leading by 4. The pass to McKinney. Spellman, and the 3 ball is good. And Chris, I remember hearing after that quake, trapped for hours in the rubble, Scal couldn't walk for weeks. Then he comes to the U.S., didn't speak a word of English. There's a lot he's overcome in his life.
I mean, think about that. That's where success comes from, his perseverance. That's going to serve him well. Think about 1 year at Kentucky. He didn't dominate, but he's never let adversity get the best of him.
3 on the clock, and Labissiere throws it down.
Oh, and when Labissiere is that close to the bucket, I mean, the D is done for. Like seeing him finish with the flush.
Some nice passing by Golden State here. Back to Thompson. And Curry has it in the corner. He dishes it to Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Thompson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
And Bazemore kicks to McCollum. Shot clock at 6. Bazemore for 3, hits the 3-point bomb.
And that's how you answer back.
Trading bombs the last 2 possessions. They're going that way.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Down low, here's Curry, and McCollum with the block. And he recovers it. Second chance shot. Shot's good by McKinney.
Well, he's not going to back off when he's down. I mean, when he's got a chance to attack the basket.
McCollum deciding where to go with it.
Oh, some scouts look at Curry's size. They thought he might have had a hard time defending at this level. It's safe to say they were wrong.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Steph Curry talks about the visual drills he does to help his playmaking as he's made the transition from a point guard at Davidson to a combo guard in the NBA.
It's a cognitive and neurological drill that helps you, one, takes your mind off the basketball, because when you're in a game, that should be the last thing you're thinking about. There's so many other variables out there that you have to kind of survey, where your defender is, where your teammates are, where you are in relation to the basket and your reaction. So those lights kind of train you in that regard. You have to, see what the color is, make a determination of what move that corresponds to, execute the move, and then finish the jumper.
The improvement he's made, Greg, in his ball handling has really unlocked his game.
I mean, able to keep his head up as he attacks off the dribble, read the defense, and drills like that can only help.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
I think they play great D and not giving up anything easy early on.
Yeah, closing down the lane, closing out on perimeter shooters. Interesting first quarter.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin the second quarter. Curry and Thompson are the 1 and the 2. Then it's Willie Cauley-Stein, and it's McKinney in at the 3 spot.
You know, almost any player left that wide open is going to bury that shot. This is the lead. That's poor defensively.
Back to Thompson. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Labissiere. Labissiere's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Bazemore kicks to McCullough. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. And stolen by Cauley-Stein.
That's going to be an easy bucket if he doesn't get his hand to that pass. Well defended.
Thompson inside the line. Rebounded by McCollum.
Pretty high percentage look with the D playing off. Just couldn't knock it down.
And another 3 for Portland.
You got to appreciate the sharp shooting of McCollum. When he's squared up from deep, you feel like it's going in every time.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Next up, they'll face the Suns. That'll be in Phoenix. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Spellman defended by Labissiere. Shot clock at 6. Nurkic with the block.
Oh, this is the impact Nurkic makes on the defensive end. Effective at reaching out and stifling shooters.
Portland trailing here. Poked loose. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Back to Thompson. No one near him. And it's Portland with the rebound. Labissiere's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
No 3-pointers for him in the second quarter yet, but he did have one in the first.
And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. We take a look at the Warriors. Quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. And, of course, the Trailblazers, a few slots below them.
Yeah, and when you look at Portland, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
Yeah, they'll be there in the playoffs. I'm sure of that. It's just a matter of how high they'll be seeded. Yeah, you know, Coach Steve Kerr may seem to have a laid-back demeanor, but knowing him personally, I tell you what, he's fiery. He's intense and he wants to win. When tempers flare, don't be surprised to see him smashing clipboards and letting loose on the sideline.
And the basket by Curry.
He's used to creating for himself, but this time Curry is a great decoy. I mean, he's the recipient of a good pass. I mean, that's great teamwork.
Now a timeout called by Portland. And playing for the Bulls, Kerr famously got into a fight with a teammate, Michael Jordan.
Yeah, he has that competitive spirit, that edge you need to succeed in this game. Great people skills, sure, but he's not a pushover.
Pau Gasol, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Lillard comes in for McCollum.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Curry. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. He's putting up 31 points per, 3.5 steals, and 7 assists. And he's been putting up points with regularity. I mean, that's what they depend on, his killer instinct on offense.
Yeah, anytime this club needs a basket, he's their go-to guy. Just an irrepressible, prolific scorer.
The Warriors leading. Thompson right side. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 3 assists in the game.
He's not just a spot-up shooter. Thompson also loves trying his luck on the drive and getting inside.
Hood dishes to Lillard. Nurkic in the post, guarded by Green. Bazemore, no one around him. Portland again missing.
Look, it hasn't happened yet, but he's got time to find his rhythm, and if he does, they can turn this thing around quick.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Draymond Green is a former Defensive Player of the Year, and he remembers his motivation. They said I fell in the draft because what position would I guard? I'll never forget that. I'm comfortable guarding any position. When I'm playing against big guys, I battle even harder. You have to prove a point. I won't be a pushover. Kevin?
Yeah, he never backs down. Thanks, David. Green bounce pass. Just 4 to shoot. Thompson with the bucket.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And Lillard kicks it to Bazemore. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Gasol.
And the long arms that Gasol has is what allows him to drop dunks on defenders. What a powerful force close to the rim.
That one good for 2. 7 points for Steph Curry.
Oh, the floater's a tough shot, even when you're that close to the bucket.
Curry against Lillard. To the inside. That's good from Gasol on the assist by Lillard. Gasol's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, I like the playmaking ability of Lillard. I mean, unpredictable in these pick-and-roll sets, and excellent at slicing the ball through the defense.
Thompson against Hood. Fires from the corner. And it's Portland with the rebound. Nurkic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. It's deflected. A putback, and Gasol able to finish. Now it's just a 3-point Warrior lead.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And Pau Gasol really on the tail end of what has been a Hall of Fame career. He's a 2-time champion, international star, nothing left to prove, but still manages to put up points with his sharp approach to the game.
Whiteside's checked in for the Trailblazers. Golden State also making some changes. Glenn Robinson, the third, is checked in for Thompson. And Alec Burks subbed in for Curry. Russell finds Burks. Launches a 3. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And with Pau Gasol, even after almost 2 decades in the league, Greg, he is still a very effective player.
You know, Pau just never seems to get credit for how smart a player he is. When he makes a play on offense, he knows exactly how a defense will react, what will open up, and what the best options are. Kobe knows just how great a teammate Gasol is, and Gasol's knowledge of the game really on an elite level.
Here's Hood. Another shot. Robinson with the block. And they get it back. Hood gets the bucket. Golden State's gotten half their shots from 3-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Burks against Bazemore. Russell passes to Burks. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Burks has got it all tied up now for the Warriors.
Yeah, and you love how Russell keeps his eyes up, rarely misses a guy when he's free.
And Lillard kicks to Whiteside. Bazemore, no stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's going to go on Alec Burks. Catching up on the changes for Portland. Zach Collins checked in for Gasol. And it's Tolliver in for Hood.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
And that one misses.
Well, the much vaunted defense of the Warriors took a step back last season, falling from 2nd in the league in defensive rank to 11. But it's tough to nitpick, but I'm sure it's an area they're looking at to address.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Kicks it out to Lillard. And the 3 off target.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Robinson, that's good. And so Bazemore will bring it up for the Trailblazers. They trail by 1. Pass to Whiteside. The dish now to Lillard. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Look at the energy Lillard plays with. He doesn't give in to the defense. He's superb at scoring despite getting hit. Well, think about it, Kevin. The skill set of Lillard He has incredible range. He can get his shot off with ease with his dribble combinations. I mean, he's crafty when he gets inside. He's a complete offensive threat.
McCollum's checked in for the Trailblazers.
One shot.
And Lillard, one of the league's top shooters, C-Webb, also deadly in crunch time.
Well, Kevin, he calls it dang time. I mean, he's hit numerous big shots in his career in both the playoffs and regular season. With his mentality and ability to create, I mean, he is lethal late in the game.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
Golden State's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Up top, Burks. He's guarded by McCollum. They swipe it. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Burks with the steal. To the right side. Russell finds Cauley Stein. And a quick look now at the best free throw shooting teams. Number 1, the Trailblazers.
You can't be careless when you play them. I mean, no wasted opportunities at the line. It's a team effort, and they're getting it done.
No good on that one. When it comes to video review, C-Webb, do you feel the NBA has done a good job of incorporating it into the flow of the game, or is there, in your opinion, still some work to be done in this regard?
There's a little work to be done. I mean, nothing's ever perfect, but I think they've done a great job. I mean, you want to get it right, and so there's going to be a little bit of an inconvenience sometimes in going back to it. The main thing for me is to make sure that it is as fast as possible, that you're not giving the team extra time to get together and to huddle up and to call plays. You're not taking the rhythm away from a team that just went on a 10-0 run, and now they have to sit on the side for 2 minutes in real time and see if this call is correct. So the speed that is done with the video review is the only thing I think that needs to be worked on, and that's going to be situation to situation. So I think the NBA is doing a really good job.
Good points. Burks kicks to Russell. Wide open shot is on the money. Russell's got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
And great play call. Just so often an initiator, Russell can also catch and fire.
Well, Damian Lillard has never been one to doubt himself, and when he plays, he exudes confidence.
Has a short-term memory, which allows him to keep attacking even after he's missed a few. And that's the mentality you have to have on offense. He might be as good as any other guard in this game.
Hezonja, he's checked in for Anthony Tolliver. The Warriors also with a sub. McKinney's checked in. Both free throws good from Lillard.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Golden State's gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter, 4 for 8. Lillard against Russell. Inside. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Think about this Portland team, very solid on defense. They do a good job of closing out on shooters, both in the mid-range and deep. I mean, they can improve, but they're still a very tough team to score against at times.
This tug-of-war game continues.
And, guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
He kicks it to Burks. Pass to McKinney. Russell high post. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7. And for the Blazers, their defense, Chris, is something that can get overlooked.
Yeah, they don't do a great job of forcing turnovers. Bottom 3 in the league last year in that regard, but they are a very good rebounding team, and they play well as a unit. I love the way they rotate to cover up for each other.
The Warriors leading. Kicks it to Burks. Pass to Looney. Over Whiteside. Gets hauled in by the Trailblazers. To the paint. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Collins has got his second bucket of the night. Golden State's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Here's McKinney. He's guarded by Collins. Russell from long range. Some solid defense from Lillard. Portland's gone for the three-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times.
I like to see this Lillard patient reading the D. He finds the open man.
The Trailblazers have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Labissiere's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Curry's checked in for D'Angelo Russell. Coach Kerr always focused on, Chris, what he calls the possession game. Turnovers and offensive rebounds.
Yeah, Kevin, when you think about it, for the Warriors, it's hard to believe, but they love making turnovers, and Coach is trying to control them giving extra possessions to the team, because when they do that, their defense and shot making still usually win out.
How about the concentration? He gets hit but stays with the play and gets the finish.
The Warriors have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight. The Warriors making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. That's good from Stephen Curry.
And what you admire about Curry is how easily the game comes to him. But he's earned that. He works so hard, he can play with such a carefree attitude.
McCollum outside. And there's the pass to Whitehead. 4 on the clock. From beyond the arc, they get it back. Collins. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Well, this is the final season the Warriors will have at Oracle Arena. Almost 5 decades in Oakland. And Chris, as we know, they'll move across the water to San Francisco. No doubt a bittersweet moment for the team and its core of fans here.
Yeah, you just hope that the craziness of the crowd and that loyalty travels. I'm hoping the fans here in the East Bay can make that journey. They deserve to be part of the Warriors story as it continues to be written. I mean, if you've seen what they're doing, though, in the new Chase Center, right on the water, it's going to be special. Well, Portland, as a franchise, they seem to be in a tough spot. I mean, they've had some bad luck with draft picks, and at the same time, they've lost some free agents to other organizations. I mean, they're too talented to go full rebuild, not with their stars, but they're still missing a piece or two from really being a danger in the West come playoff time.
The shot by Looney, no good.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
A 3 from McCollum. Here's Bazemore. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game.
And that 82% free throw percentage this season must have him feeling pretty good about himself at the line.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Nurkic is checked in. He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
Didn't have a free throw in the first quarter, but you can see he's starting to play with more energy now. He has a tougher attitude.
Thompson with the bucket.
And how about the consistency from range tonight? Really impressive.
That's because he's finding his spots. No hesitation. You can sense his confidence.
Bazemore. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Stolen by McCollum. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. With Draymond Green, Draymond rebounding a bit of a struggle. How do you improve that?
Hit your man, get 5 guys to the boards. Guards get in there and clean up those boards that's loose, but our big guys got to hold our mans off, and we've been doing that this half.
We'll see if all 5 can get you more boards in that second half, Dre. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the competitive first half of action. Ernie Johnson here, welcoming you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. That guy right there is Shaquille O'Neal, and that guy right there is Kenny the Jet Smith. It was a shaky first quarter for Portland. They were on their heels immediately, at one point staring at a 12-point deficit in that opening period. They were much more effective once the second quarter got underway, rallying to turn their deficit into a 3-point halftime lead. What'd you think about Portland, Kenny?
Well, I thought that turning point was when the bench came in. Those guys really hustled, and they gave the team some energy, and then they started to score baskets. That was a bonus.
Shaq, how'd you think the Warriors were playing?
They're getting out-rebounded by a Shaq-sized margin, really big. From the get-go, they did not show enough effort. Usually when you're being out-rebounded like that, you're 10, 15 points behind, so things could definitely be worse.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
Welcome back. Downtown Portland looking spectacular tonight from the air. Such a scenic location here in Oregon. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
His points production thus far off the charts. It's only been 2 quarters, just a great effort for him for the entire half.
Yeah, right. I mean, the defense hasn't had an answer for this guy yet. Just too skilled, too driven thus far.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Trailblazers leading by 3. Collins is the 4 with Nurkic in the middle. Kent Bazemore is out there with C.J. McCollum. And it's Hood in at the 3. So that's who Terry Stotts starts the second half with. Curry looking around. Pass to Thompson. Outside, Green. Here's the 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Green's got 5 points so far.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Bazemore against Curry. And Bazemore kicks to McCollum. Teardrop shot, and the layup is up and in. 9 points in the game so far.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Passes to Green. Green draws the double. Poked away and stolen by Bazemore. Here's the teardrop. That shot missing, and Golden State will go the other way with it. Here's Thompson out to Russell. Takes the 3. Goes back up. Curry on the wing. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Well, I like the decision making. I mean, that's a shot you want to keep taking.
On the wing, Green. Shoots from the baseline. Good. He hits the jump shot.
Well, usually we see Draymond out beyond the arc or at the rim, but this time he gashes him from the medium range. Well, newsflash, the league has fallen hard for the three-point. Steph Curry, he breaks his own three-point shooting record year after year. No player epitomizes that more than Steph Curry, whether it's highlight-worthy heaves or setting records or winning titles. His long-range mastery has shifted the NBA landscape.
Outside, Green. Green draws the double. 20 feet out. Misses off the left iron. Chris, I've heard someone say that Steph Curry's success was, to a degree, hurting the game because kids just want to shoot threes now. Do you buy that?
Well, I definitely understand what they meant. They meant that, you know, guys don't want to get the fundamentals, kids being that because they see the highlight of Steph Curry. And I think that's actually a compliment. When I played basketball, I would go right out and dunk. That didn't mean Dominique or Michael Jordan messed the game up, but definitely the dunk overshadowed kind of the basics of the game, and coaches were complaining back then. So that's all that means. But you see thousands of kids showing up early to games to watch Steph's ball handling drills. Steph is the best three-point shooter that the NBA has ever seen, and it shifted the dynamic of the NBA. I think, you know, they understand how much work he puts into his overall games, and it's up for coaches at a young age to explain that.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
A different look now for Portland. Saul comes in for Collins, and Damian Lillard is subbed in for Kent Bazemore. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Lillard against Curry. And Lillard kicks to McCollum. 6 on the shot clock. Takes the 3. Drills the three-pointer. McCollum's got the lead up to 5 now for the Trailblazers.
That gives him 2 3-pointers for the game, 1 in each half. I mean, he may add to that total pretty soon.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And we've seen just how incredible McCollum can be when he is feeling it. One of the few guards in the league who gets everything to fall when his shot is on. It's why he can just erupt with huge scoring nights at any given time.
Warriors trail by 5. Curry with it. 10 points for him. Thompson looking for an opening. It's good. Thompson's got 18 points in the game. And with McCollum's explosiveness, Greg, you recall he put up 50 points in a game last season.
And how about he did so in under 30 minutes of floor time? McCollum, only the second player to ever achieve that mark. Helps he started with a 28-point first quarter. When he is locked in, he can put up points like nobody's business.
And they'll keep possession. Here's Nurkic. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall.
The D doing everything they can to cut him off on his way to the hoop.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line. And see, Webb, you talk about a tandem of shooters. None better than Steph Curry and Klay Thompson.
Yeah, splash. You know, the Splash Brothers. Steph Curry, he is the best shooter of all time. But I would say this, Klay Thompson is not far off. You think about his game in 2017. He only took 11 dribbles. He had the ball in his hands for only 90 seconds. And he dropped 60. I mean, that's one of the all-time scoring clinics.
And it's tied up with that one.
He's already known for being a top-tier scorer. Thompson, he also defends on the perimeter at a high level.
McCollum kicks to Hood. Dishes it to Gasol. Kicks it out to Lillard. Just 5 to shoot. Portland again missing.
talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And with the moment, let's check out some stats for Thompson. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. 11th in three-point field goal percentage, and he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And no one's been able to guard him out there. Defender's been trying to get physical with him, but time and time again, he just shrugs him off and drills it. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Whiteside's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. The Warriors also with a sub. Kevon Looney is checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein. And he can't hit the second.
Gets them what they need. Could have been better, but they're out front.
The clear strength of the Blazers is their backcourt of Lillard and McCollum.
Well, the two complement each other so well. Both can create and dish for one another. Both can take over a game with their shooting, and they're the engine that drives this whole offense.
Outside Gasol. Kicks it out to Lillard. Hood against Robinson. They need this. A nice shot by Gasol. Gasol's got 8 points.
And I really like to see Gasol go up with the shot immediately after getting the pass. Shows how much confidence he has in himself.
Outside for Robinson. That 3 off the mark. Burks, he's checked in for Golden State. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Lillard against Curry. Outside Robinson. Almost, but it rolls out.
Nice work to get good position inside. You just can't quite get as good a look as he does.
The 3 from McCollum. Draymond Green grabs the miss. Green's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Golden State moving the ball around and finished off by Robinson.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Lillard surveying the D. Right wing. Here's Whiteside. Draymond Green grabs the miss. Green's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Warriors have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Move shots.
Free throw good. Burks. And Burks hits 2 free throws.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
And Lillard kicks to Whiteside. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got his 8th assist in the game. The Warriors have gone 7 of 13 in the 3rd quarter so far, just above 50%. Pass to Burks. Curry outside. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
Always looking to fire away from outside the arc. Curry is a master at hitting these shots.
Lillard against Curry. And Lillard kicks to Whiteside. Lays it up off the glass. Whiteside's got 8 points. Warriors leading by 3. Outside Curry. Out to the right wing. Robinson against Hood. Clock at 6. Robinson misses.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Here's Gasol. Burks pulls it in. Warriors have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime. Shooting 8 of 15. No good on that one.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Here's Gasol. Great D that time from Green.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Well, that takes physical ability, good timing, those 2 things that he possesses.
And I don't care what his size is. You cannot forget to box him out. He's just got a nose for the ball, and he is fearless in attacking the glass.
Terry Stotts, the head coach for the Blazers, he has earned the trust of this roster.
Yeah, if you talk to the players on his team, Kevin, they believe in the system that he runs. He's always willing to give players a chance to earn minutes. And is up front with him. Playing under Stotts, you know that if you work hard and improve, he'll take notice and adjust the rotations accordingly. He's giving him a nice lift this quarter. The shots are falling for him.
Warriors leading by 3. Curry dishes to Robinson. Six for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
McCollum against Burks. McCollum outside. Jacks up a 3. The Trailblazers rebound.
And that's a nice job on the offensive glass there. That'll let them work the clock even more.
Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Whiteside. Golden State's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Curry against Lillard. Burks looking around. He kicks it to Robinson. Golden State needs to get off a shot. No good from outside.
They haven't been able to count on his scoring tonight, but still, here they are in the lead.
Outside for Gasol. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Gasol's got 10 points in the game.
And Gasol excels from that mid-range area. If you leave him open from there, you're going to pay the price.
Curry, good.
And you can see the play calling this half. Another one from distance.
Well, that's because they made a concerted effort to get the shooters involved. Now they've built up the confidence.
Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Golden State.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Outside Gasol. Back to McCollum. Count it, and the foul. They get Stephen Curry.
And McCollum uses his wily strength to sink these shots. Even when you rough him up, he finds a way to score.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. A different look now for Portland. Nurkic checked in for Whiteside. Collins comes in for Pau Gasol. And it's Kent Bazemore in for Rodney Hood. Different look here for the Warriors. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Kevon Looney. Klay Thompson comes in for Glenn Robinson III. Russell, he's checked in for Alec Burks. And it's Evans in for Curry.
McCollum is a natural leader, a strong guy both in the locker room and on the court, a guy you want to build around.
And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Golden State. That's tipped. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Here's Bazemore, and the dunk by Bazemore.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Well, Kev, it could be. Take a great defensive play, follow it up with a big-time dunk. That'll always get a team fired up.
Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for the Golden State Warriors. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The Warriors leading, setting the floor for the Warriors. We've got D'Angelo Russell. Draymond Green is out there with Thompson. Then it's Willie Cauley-Stein, and it's Lee in at the 2 guard.
Man, it's so fun watching Thompson catch fire. He's such an elite scorer. He only needs a few to fall to get it going.
Russell against Lillard. McCollum outside and stolen by Russell. Second chance shot out to Thompson. Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Portland. The Warriors making a switch here. Stolen by Collins. And here's McCollum. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got assist number 8 now on the night. Russell against Lillard. The drive by Russell.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
Yeah, not many guys entering the league impact their teams this fast. Russell is an exception.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Whiteside's checked in. Curry's checked in for Golden State. And so Russell hits them both. Trailblazers trail by 4. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. McCollum against Russell. McCollum kicks to Lillard. 6 to shoot. No good with the triple.
Gets the look he wants and still no luck. Tough night for him.
Here's Cauley-Stein. Banked in off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 6.
Oh, and it's important for Cauley-Stein's confidence that he gets these interior shots to fall. The more he sees the ball go in, the more assured he will feel down inside.
Three-pointer, Lillard. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Cauley-Stein's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And Russell gets it to go on the assist by Thompson. And now it's an 8-point Warrior lead.
Well, he's been the safety valve for them on every possession. So dependable.
Portland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Lillard, the pass to McCollum. Here's Collins, guarded by Curry. Back to McCollum for 3. Buries it from 3-point range. McCollum's got 17 points here in the second half.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Russell finds Cauley-Stein.
Wow, at 7 feet tall, Cauley-Stein is a major threat to throw it down. If he gets the ball close to the rim, the D is pretty much toast.
Curry against Lillard. He dishes it to Collins. Ball's knocked loose. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. Here's Cauley-Stein. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. 8 points for Willie Cauley-Stein.
Getting everyone involved. Russell operating the offense like a seasoned vet.
Lillard from outside. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
I mean, lost his first 3 of the second half after nailing 2 in the first. They don't want to let this fella get going.
Curry kicks to Cauley-Stein. Curry is inside. Covered by Lillard. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got 21.
Oh, and that's the floater Curry has perfected. I mean, difficult for the defense to predict exactly when he's going to use it.
Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut back down to 6 after the bucket from Hassan Whiteside.
He's getting hotter the deeper we get into this game. I mean, he didn't give him much of anything in the first half.
Curry kicks to Russell. Thompson outside. Golden State moving it around. Fires for 3, and another 3 for Golden State.
Look, the defender has to try to stay in Clay's jersey, especially on the catch and shoot.
McCollum against Russell. The feed to Whiteside. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Russell kicks to Green. Back to Russell. Nurkic with the steal. Inside. Here's Whiteside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. And now just a 5-point Warrior lead. Curry passes to Green. Back to Curry. And it's blocked by Whiteside. And they get it back. And that one drops for him. And that's 31 points for Klay Thompson.
And this is a different ball game without his scoring. He's been Mr. Reliable at the offensive end.
Russell against McCollum. Over Russell. That's good. And the Warrior lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from McCollum.
And he can score in a number of ways. I mean, he can burn you with it. He's an offensive powerhouse. Inside, outside, off the screen, off the curl, the pop back, the layup, the dunk, the 3. You name it.
Russell against McCollum. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Move shots.
Free throw good, Russell. Good checked in for Nurkic. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Trailblazers trail by 6. Good with it. Now defended by Cauley-Stein. A 3 from McCollum. And another 3 for Portland.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Now Russell. And Curry has it in the corner. From the arc. It doesn't go for him. And the Trailblazers going the other way. He feeds it to Green. They double team Curry. Here's Cauley-Stein. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 5 assists in the game. And Lillard kicks to Collins. At the elbow, it's Whiteside. It's McCollum on the wing. From deep. Draymond Green with the rebound. Green's got 11 rebounds in the game. To the inside. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Now it's a 7-point Warrior lead. Lillard finds Whiteside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Whiteside's got 16 points here in the second half.
And he's coming up big here in the clutch.
Curry passes to Green. Paulie Stein at the elbow. Trying to find Curry. He's got it now. There's Russell with the three. Portland grabs the miss. Outside Hood. Kicks it out to Lillard. And Portland again with the bucket.
You better play up on Lillard at all times, especially when the pass is coming his way. You got to know he's ready to shoot once he catches it.
There's the pass to Russell. Thompson outside. Curry outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Curry's got 24 points.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
It's stolen by Curry. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Warriors lead by 8.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And it's Hood in the corner. Here's Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And Thompson kicks to Curry. To the middle, stolen by McCollum. And now Lillard pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Monday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. Then on Thursday, they'll go up against Russell Westbrook and the Houston Rockets. And he knocks down the first one.
Well, just watching the progression of C.J. McCollum year to year has been astonishing. I mean, he came into the NBA with little fanfare, but now he's one of the league's top shooting guards.
Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. The Warriors also with a sub. Burks is checked in. Their free throw is good from Lillard.
A rapper off the court, number 0 from the town, an elite point guard. He has plenty of personality. He's a fun guy to be around.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Back to Curry. Fires from 14. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. And with McCollum, he is the complete package on the offensive end.
I mean, he can take any defender one-on-one, and with a little bit of space, he can take over the game. He's a great shooter and fantastic facilitator. I mean, you ask around the league, they'll tell you that McCollum is one of the toughest guys to guard on the wing.
Clock at 6. Portland again missing. Warriors leading by 6. Out to Thompson, and stolen by Hood. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That'll be his second foul of the game. Draymond Green, he's checked in for D'Angelo Russell. And so Hood will bring it up for the Trailblazers. It's stolen by Curry. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Damian Lillard.
So, free throws for Curry. Something we say an awful lot.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Roof shots.
The free throw drops for Curry. Kent Bazemore's checked in for the Trailblazers. The Warriors also with a sub. Russell's checked in. So he gets them both. Trailblazers trail by 8. That's tipped. And now it's Burks running. He can go all the way. Here's Thompson. No good that time. Good D by McCollum. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. And stolen by Russell. And oh, here we go. Burke's got it. A fast break chance.
How about the D there by Russell? Just using that 6'9" wingspan to jack the ball loose, then kicks it up off the fast break.
Burks against McCollum. Kicks it to Bazemore. 5 on the clock. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Clearly a foul.
Good on the first, and that brings them within single digits. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Lillard's checked in. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Golden State. And so Bazemore nails both of them. There's 1:47 left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Thompson. Burks in the corner. It's up a 3. And the rebound by Nurkic. Trailblazers trail by 8. It's tipped. We've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter. To the paint, here's Cauley Stein.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Fellas, that's just like it's supposed to work. Don't give the D a chance to set up.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
Sometimes you get a little outside of yourself. You have to be a little more disciplined.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Warriors.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they'd sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And so checking out their record tonight, that'll mark win number 32 overall.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Steph Curry.
You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Stephen Curry.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Lillard against Russell. Labissiere, he can't hit that time. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Throws it up high, throws down the alley-oop slam.
And leaving nothing to chance here on this game-clinching run.
Yeah, that offense shifted into high gear. I love the attack mindset.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Havoc. And the free throw, no good.
And Labissiere screams potential, a gigantic player who plays both ends of the floor well.
Russell against Lillard. Bounce pass, Russell. Spellman off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Tolliver. It's good.
That was all about the assist. Great pass to set up the shot.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Clay, what is the key to the way you play tonight?
I'm just used to the pace of the game by now, and my teammates do a good job finding me when I'm open, so All credit goes to them. I just catch and fire when I'm open.
And they found the shooter, and he shot. Thanks, Clay. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.